If you've been following our adventures for any length of time, you will probably know that we love getting off the grid, away from the crowds and finding places all to ourselves. In this episode, we enjoy the hidden gem that is the sleepy fishing settlement of Jackson Bay at the very end of the west coast. It's about 40 kilometres south from Haast. We hike the stunning Smoothwater Track that we were able to get a dog permit for, and we take our time soaking up the rainy west coast vibes. I'm Heidi, and this is my husband Matt and our adventure dog Teddy. We recently sold up our beloved property, bought a big 4x4 van, and have decided to give full-time travel life a go. Our channel, Horton Adventures, shares with you the journey so far, from four-wheel driving, camping, now van life, and all the highlights and realities of taking the road less travelled.
Better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
Stopped off on the side of the road. We're heading from Hawaii to the west coast now, so just stopped for a quick toilet break for Teddy, a bit of a scenic stop. Matt was like, always wanted to drive down this wee gravel road, so that's what we're doing, because that is what we can do now.
In front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore when we can't read the sky. We just sail with the wind that we've got, and when we're drowning in doubt, just keep on believing. We are dreamers of the shore.
Pulled over for a snack and come and have a wee look at this wee canyon creek. We turn into absolute tourists in our own backyard every single time we drive this road from Hawaii through to Haast River and out to the coast. There is just so much incredible scenery, and on this drive the waterfalls were roaring with all the recent rain.
bashing our way back to the actual track. One bonus about the being a fair amount of rain in the west coast is that the waterfalls are looking pretty epic, huh?
Yeah, they're hitting it at the moment. That was the Roaring Billy Fallway.
Yep. Cracker day out here. Not really the best for photography though, is it, babe?
No.
Too bright.
Right on lunchtime and it is very bright. But pretty.
Yeah. I enjoy just stopping on the side of the road and looking at all the bits and pieces.
Unfortunately, we can't let Teddy out because this is all Mount Aspiring National Park, so he can't come on any of these short walks. But we are making our way slowly to Haast River Township. We're going to make some lunch, and then there is a dog, well, not dog friendly, it's a walk that I've been able to get a permit for Teddy to take him on, so we're going to go do that after lunch.
And we're off on a walk with the teddy bear.
So this walking track is in Haast, and it goes all the way out to the coast. I think it's about 10 k's return if you do the whole thing. It's also a cycling track as well. It says on the dock website that you can have dogs on it by permit. So what I did was I actually looked up a few different walks that we might like to do while we are in the west coast on this trip, and I applied for a dog permit for Teddy so that we could take him on some of these walks. So Doc has some dog walks that you can obviously take dogs on, and then others that it says no dogs at all, but you'll often see on their website that they have dogs by permit only, and so you just apply to the local dock office and it's quite easy. You just have to have all your information and make sure your dog is all up to date and registered and everything. Give them all the information and apply for a permit, and kind of just know when you're going. I gave them a date range, so yeah, that's how we get to be able to do this walk with Teddy.
And it wasn't super long that you had to wait, like you had it the same day or the next day?
It was actually the same day.
Yeah.
It does say to give them up to 5 days processing time, but obviously they weren't too busy and he processed it for me the same day. So it just means that we are abiding by all the rules. They give you a map that really highlights where dogs are and aren't allowed to go within the area that you've applied for, and the rules. Yeah. I really hope that that bird song comes through.
And not just Teddy poking his ears.
Or me walking around. It's just magical. All the birds. so cool. It's like we're walking through the island of Jurassic Park. Waiting very patiently, eh? Good boy. Have to come back another day, Teddy, and do this walk.
Don't come back, please.
It'll be a cool walk to do up through the bush,
Some suitable footwear on.
but we might put our tramping boots on for that one, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
That's about the fourth or fifth one.
Yeah, I can't even remember now.
Here's Jackson Bay. It's a cray pot. Somehow I managed to miss that rain over there. And even though it is breezy, it's definitely not as breezy as it was in Haast. Come on, Teddy. Another walk that we've got a permit for you for, and that's the start of it. Doesn't look like so much of a walk as a scramble up this hill by the looks of it. Teddy knows where he's going. And the walk is a creek at the moment. From this walk, we are going to Smoothwater River. Oh my gosh, beautiful. We're going to Smoothwater River. From there, I believe maybe you follow the river or you have to cross the river and head towards out to the coast, and then there's another bay or hut that you can go to. We are just planning on doing the 45 1 hour sort of walk to the river and turning around, because I think it's about 4 hours to do the entire route, and I believe it's an in and out. Oh. Oh. You can still hear the water out there. This is definitely more of a hike.
You might have big leaves coming through here.
I was just saying, this is definitely more of a hike.
And steep.
Yeah, it is steep.
It's all kind of straight up. The camera doesn't do it justice.
All fours. Scream. But the camera never does it justice. Meanwhile,
Teddy bear.
what are you doing? He's been waiting at the top for like the last 5 minutes.
Hey. Oi.
Good boy. This is beautiful. This is why we live in a van, babe.
Exactly. You can do cool stuff like this.
Be able to do this.
First thing in the morning, out on a fantastic walk, and we're the only ones on it.
Yeah, we've got the whole place to ourselves. In fact, I think there was 3 campers. There was us and 2 other, a camper van and like an expedition truck parked up at Jackson's Bay last night.
Super quiet.
Yeah, it's just the end of the road, so I don't think it gets the tourist numbers that like Haast and Franz Joseph and everything do, because it's all on the way, which makes it an immediate favourite of ours. Yep. Yeah, but I've never seen Matt jump out of bed so early on a day that he's not working this morning. He must have looked at his forecast app for the weather and he was like, right, let's go, let's have breakfast. Do you need coffee? We're going hiking. Because the weather is supposedly meant to close in, so we're getting it done.
It's a good track to be wearing your hiking boots on because you're basically walking in creeks the whole way.
Yeah, I think this is called the Smoothwater Creek, I think. It does say on the dock website that you follow the creek out to the river once you get over the hill. It is just paradise in here.
Sure is.
I was just thinking, babe, that if you like nature and views like this, then definitely subscribe to our channel. Our channel's going to be full of that, so
As much as we can anyway.
also, I was just thinking about saying how if you like nature, then subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Matt said a wee while ago that I should share about our YouTube goal, well, my YouTube goal that I have, which was to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And my reason for that goal is that even though we started this channel purely to document our adventures, and one day when we're grey and old we'll get to look back at this archive of all the adventures that we went on, I do have the goal of monetizing our channel. So if you're not familiar with YouTube, it's free to subscribe to channels, it's free to like and comment as a user. As a content creator, once you hit 1,000 subscribers and so many thousand views of your channel, then you can apply to the YouTube gods for monetization, which means that if you get monetized, oh, that's really muddy. Look at my boots. Once you get monetized after you apply, it means that the ads that play like before and after your videos, you actually get a small profit from them for showing them. So at the moment we don't get paid anything by YouTube for our content or any of the views that we get, because we're not yet eligible to apply for monetization. And I mean, it's not like we're going to suddenly be able to make a living off YouTube, but
It's like cents
it's cents
per video.
per video. However, it could mean that, you know, like it pays down the track, it might pay for one lot of fuel in Wolf a month or something, which would be incredible. Like, I mean, just to even the thought of getting paid for the content that we're creating is pretty cool. So yeah, that is my goal. We are so close. We're less than 100 people away from having 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not yet subscribed to our channel but you do love our content, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. That is a way of supporting us if you want to, and we are stoked to have you here with us. Hi, good boy. Right.
So this is another bushwalk that we had to get the permit for Teddy to come on with us. So cool to be able to take Teddy with us on these walks. He absolutely loves them.
Made it to Smoothwater River. Hey.
Come on.
Here he comes now. Good boy.
Action dog.
Good boy. Yeah.
Hey, Pop.
No, Teddy, you've had your snacks.
A bit of smoko. Probably the best smoko spot I've sat in a while. Right on the riverbed.
Just packing up from Smoko in this beautiful riverbed, and we are going to head back on out. I did. Yeah, it was about an hour to get in here, and I'm going to put the camera away and just enjoy the walk on the way out. Going to do.
So we're just going to make our way slowly back down the coast, and yeah, still have no plans, but we'll figure something out on the way.
There's definitely the kind of road we like coming down. Very authentic West Coast weather though. Thanks for watching this week's episode, friends. In our next one, we've chased down some sunshine, found what might just be one of our favourite ever campsites, and we're going to show you a bit more of van life, including the modifications we've done to our van so far and our electrical setup. Now that we've been using it off-grid for a while, we'll let you know whether it's enough to keep us going out here in this New Zealand spring weather.